Hey guys, what is going on? It is Dave back again. Game number 2 of the NEL that I'm going to be casting tonight. This may be the last game, depending. But we'll take a look, see what the length of the game ends up being. In the end, hopefully I am not muted on Twitch again, as happened last time when a game was hosted. I know that in game number 1, for you guys that watch the VODs and for you guys that are on the stream, my overlay was covering. I left on the drafting overlay basically the entire time. So I will remember to change it this time. And hopefully things will look a little bit better. Anyway, I guess that now the housekeeping is out of the way. Thank you if you're watching in Dota TV, or if you're watching on the stream. Buying a ticket definitely helps out, and make sure that this league stays alive, increasing the prize pool, making sure that they keep the lights on. But now that that's out of the way, let's get on straight into the draft because it is going by quick. We're going to have Earthshaker picked up with Viper on the Dire side first, which is pretty interesting to see in Earthshaker first pick. Viper probably either going to be heading into that mid lane or that carry role, whereas Earthshaker, I mean, hell, we've seen him play just off lane on the Dire, so it could be pretty open. Elder Titan, great early pickup, great first pickup. Even after the patch, game number 1 that I casted tonight, he was banned out. So the Radiant's going to be taking that first chance that he can get. Rubik going to be the second pickup, probably playing that support role on the Radiant. In terms of bans, pretty standard stuff. We're going to see OD, Clockwork, Abaddon. The only one that's interesting is Lich, because he was banned out. Now this is the second time. So it could be 6.79, the patch that was just applied today, throwing that in. But interesting nonetheless. Crystal Maiden and Darkseer are going to be the next bans out, as well as Venomancer, which is really interesting. I don't quite remember what the changes were, but I know that he did get changed up. Venomancer, that is. And everything seems to be going by just fine. Perfect. Timbersaw, that's a pretty interesting ban out. It's usually a situational one, so I don't know all the players in NEL, but I imagine that one of them on the Radiant commonly wants to pick up that Timbersaw. Slider is going to be the next pickup on the Dire. I know that he was also changed, but I, again, do not... his movement speed, I think that the slowdown, the sprint was reduced. Or the cooldown... Or the speed. No, the speed was increased, I believe. Level 4, 44%. That's a lot more than it used to be. That's what it is. That's the difference. That's going to be good. That's probably going to be their hard carry role, I would say. I haven't seen a Slardar played competitively in, honestly, probably a year, at least solid, continuously. Annihilate's digging into his bonus time here for the first time on this first pick in the second phase. I am casting solo for the rest of the night if I do cast at all. Buddy Austin, usually co-caster, also known as Juno Mr. PB. He is not going to be joining me. But again, it still stands. Extra Life, still a thing. If you guys check the bottom of my stream or my YouTube channel, wherever you're watching this, I'll have links to it. It's a fantastic organization. They work with the Children's Network to make sure that the children's hospitals have what they need in terms of medical supplies, as well as toys, other stuff like that. In North America, I believe they also affect other places of the world, but North America is the major one. So if you guys were to even throw $5 or watch the stream on November 2nd, it's going to be on mine as well as his. That'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. Jump back into this draft, though, because it is moving, again, very quickly. Dazzle's going to be picked up on the Dire to join the Slider. Looking like a pretty solid tri-lane there with the Earthshaker, Slider, Dazzle if they decide to. Vengeful Spirit Inspector picked up on the Radiant, and oh my god, Batrider made it all the way to the end? Batrider going to be the last ban out on the Radiant. I'm surprised. I didn't even realize that he made it that far. Spectre, always a risky carry in my opinion, but Vengeful Spirit always a very nice, secure support, especially with a Rubik there. Windrunner picked up on the Dire. Maybe looking at the off lane. We're just waiting for one more pickup on the Radiant before we get this show on the road. Again, hopefully everything sounds glorious. I believe everything should be set up properly. And what they're really missing is an offlaner on the Radiant. So we may still see, I mean, Puck can situationally be picked up. But Queen of Pain, it looks like either Queen or Elder Titan's going to be going off lane. Unless they're going to do an aggressive tri-lane with the Rubik, Vengeful Spirit, and the Spectre. But once we hop into the game, I will remember to change overlays, and I will go over the teams here right quick. Again, thanks you guys for tuning in. For those of you guys watching in Dota TV, my stream's ticketed as well. So if you even just want to have me open on an extra tab, that would be fantastic. Twitch.tv/DangerousDave89. And I'm actually going to change overlays right now. Bam, look at that. Ain't that sexy? Oh yeah. Anyway, let's go through the lineups. We're going to have Annihilate playing that Queen of Pain. Looks like she's going straight for that middle lane, which means that Spectre, played by Supreme, probably going to be safe winning it here. We're going to see Elder Titan picked up by, I am not quite sure who that is. Thank God for the pause so I can figure out who in the frack that person is. That is the Capitalist. The good old Capitalist. Going to be playing the Elder Titan. Cartage is going to be playing the Vengeful Spirit, Mr. Cardinal himself. NEL, exactly. NEL, good stuff. Nothing but the feed, who is Go On, is going to be picking up the Rubik supporting along with the Vengeful Spirit, regardless of where that tri-lane ends up. Fierce going to be playing the Viper. He was playing the Earthshaker last time, so I imagine he's going to go carry again. We're also going to see Slardar picked up by Sissel. And Theorycraft, who played the Abaddon last game as a support, is going to be playing the Dazzle. Earthshaker looks like he is going to end up going in that offlane scenario, which I did think may happen. What is the hotkey to do stats? Ooh, I think I know what he's talking about, actually. It should be F10. And we may actually see a dual lane here with, I don't know who that is supposed to be, Soiza? And Fierce says, raise your dongers. No idea why we're raising our dongers. But anyway, the lanes are shaping up pretty well as we expected with Spectre, Rubik, Vengeful Spirit, tri-lane. However, on the Dire, things are looking a little bit shaky with Earthshaker. I'm not quite sure. He may be trying to pull them into the Ancients, actually. Windrunner primarily going to be sucking up that XP, though. And I don't know what he's doing. Oh, it may be due to the flying vision, or the flying movement that they now have. Anyway, Fierce ended up going mid. He's going to be going mid up against the Queen of Pain, so that should be a fairly even matchup. And it looks like, yeah, that was just for those purposes. And this is actually a pretty aggressive play here already. There's going to be the stun thrown out. She's actually going to pop Windrun before the stun hits. Supreme does not want to throw that dagger, though. But they're being fairly aggressive here, making sure that this Windrunner gets absolutely nothing. Earthshaker didn't even stack. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Maybe he thought he had to defend the Windrunner? Anyway, we're going to see, in terms of the first couple of waves, Queen of Pain and Slardar are evening it up here. And Theorycraft's going to take a massive amount of damage here from that the extra spirit damage. But what that means is that the Viper is not getting a whole lot done in this mid lane, which is certainly not what he's looking for, especially not this early in the game. And they're actually going really, really aggressive here. They are able to pull the creep wave to the Ancients, so they can kind of maybe split that XP. But the Radiant side's going very, very aggressive. I'm not quite sure how this is going to pan out for them. But regardless, it's a thing that's happening. On Spectre, way past tower there. That's certainly interesting. And she's going to take a couple of tower shots for that. And which one is live, actually? That is the Earthshaker. Rubik coming up. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. He actually did just steal one of the ancients, one of the smaller ones. So that's going to be a nice amount of experience going his way. And gold. And he's going to get nice and personal with the Earthshaker here. He's actually going to take him down really low, and he didn't have mana. So that was quite dangerous. Vengeful Spirit taking a lot of damage and harassment, actually. There's the stun thrown out. The Clarity Potion was used, but not able to get enough accomplished. There's actually going to be the first blood. Oh my god, power shot. Nice first blood there. There's the telekinesis. There's the throwback. And Soisa is trying to get another kill before she goes down. Rubik's going to get the last hit on the Windrunner, though, and saves his life popping that salve. Viper, is that a Bottle Crow? No, it was just a Null Tally. Maybe Boots headed out to him. Bottle is picked up on the Queen of Pain, though. The reason that this lane is pretty even is due to the fact that Queen of Pain, sure, she drops out her Shadow Strike. It was nerfed a little bit by the mana cost, and the Corrosive Skin is going to stay on him for a lot longer than the actual Shadow Strike is going to remain on the Viper. And Live has a salve coming to him right now, so he does not want to go back to base quite yet. 3.5 minutes in, Queen of Pain is dominating mid lane by 11 last hits and 9 denies. In terms of carries, 5 extra denies up on the Slider, although that doesn't really matter. And we're looking at 7 last hits up. And actually, this Elder Titan's out pretty far. And he's going for a Soul Ring first. It's not a bad item, I don't think. He's actually going to have it in his stash already, waiting for the courier to bring it out to him. Queen of Pain deciding to max out Scream of Pain. I think this is definitely a good decision where, you know, Shadow Strike not going to accomplish a whole lot. And they're actually going to leave the Spectre solo right now, as the supports seem to be roaming around. And my overlay does not fit. No, that's because it's Spectre, I think. And Rubik. I did not realize that. I am herpity derp derp. The sprint's going to be used. There's the bash. There's the Q drop down as well by Sissel. And looks like they're going to be able to get this kill. Slider does get the last hit. The Tick does not get the kill. And I am going to fix this. Nothing but the feed. Throws out the telekinesis. There's the stun from Cardinal as well as Live Terror. Scream of Pain picks up the last hit. So that was nice execution there by the three of them. And I am just going to take this away for right now. At least until I can figure out what I'm going to do due to the fact that there are heroes with 6 spells and 5 spells. And it looks like they're actually going to want to... That's a Sentry Ward put down on the Radiant side. Trying to block off the camp from spawning anymore. And they're actually going to be able to spot up this Dazzle. And there's the Telekinesis, where you may actually see a stun thrown out as well. There's the Shackle Shot. Not going to latch, but it's going to be doing quite a bit. Nothing but the feed is going to drop down to the Dazzle. And I think Fierce just ulted a creep. I think we just missed that happening. Oh god. Tread's picked up on the Queen of Pain. Let's take a real quick look. Spectre already has her phase boots up, so that's going to be nice for her. Elder Titan, of course, as already mentioned, has that Soul Ring and boots up on both supports. On the Dar, Tread's up on the Slardar. Viper's still looking to pick up some more items. Actually, Slaughter has a bottle with him right now. I don't know if that's his or not. That is actually his. That's interesting. And actually looks like while I was checking that out, we're going to see another gank on Fierce. They're going to drop down the Queen of Pain ultimate with the Scream of Pain. With everything under the sun that Cardinal has available to him, they're going to get the kill. Queen of Pain getting another last hit. It's going to be 2 kills for her. And a Magic Wand already finished. Finishing out the items, everybody has boots but Earthshaker and Ring of Basilius up on that Wind Runner. Face boots actually up on the Wind Runner, but more importantly than that, nice shackle shot landed off. The dagger is going to be enough to save him. I think, nope, Dazzle's going to get another kill due to the tick. The increase in that poison touch, and he's leveling at Pry. I really like this build. It's incredibly aggressive. Boots first. I love it. I think we may see this a little bit more in NEL. I hope anyway.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
That's something we're going to want to go on the slaughter out here. They're going to drop the telekinesis. There's the wave of terror and the stun. Again, nice AoE stun dropped off by Sissel, but it may not be enough as there's the slow, and Supreme is not going to be able to get the kill. Vengeful Spirit does end up going down to the Windrunner. Elder Titan trying to do what he can with that Spirit. But I think that they need to get out of here. They're taking a lot of damage. Queen of Pain is going to be spotted out by the creep wave.
Dominating. Double kill.
Oh, such a little death.
Double kill up on Annihilate. Triple kill actually up on Annihilate. Going to be able to take out the Slider, the Windrunner, and I believe the Earthshaker as well. Ultra kill up on Annihilate when things looked pretty shitty for the Radiant. We're going to pop off a Fortify, but I think that this tier 1's down for sure.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Especially with the damage going back into Elder Titan for another nice 36 damage.
Tower is being attacked.
Dazzle picking up an Urn. There's the stun as well as the Wave of Terror thrown out as on Sissel. He's going to end up sprinting and dropping down the amplified damage. There's the AoE stun, and Cardinal is going to go down. Queen of Pain did get the last hit on the tower, but it may cost him a lot as Elder Titan looks like he's going to go down as well here. Without a problem. There's actually telekinesis trying to save his life, not able to do so. We're going to see an AoE stun just after the amplified damage. There's the weave drop down as well. And Theory Craft's going to go down. So that was a little bit of overdiving. Nothing but the feed actually ends up feeding away yet again. Going down to the Dazzle. Dazzle's having quite a good game. Fierce going the double Wraithband build, of course. Looking to pick up treads next.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And Live just trying to pick up what farm he can
either.
now. Face boots up on... Who did I just see that? I totally just saw face boots. The Elder Titan and the Windrunner. And they're going to go back on Fierce here. There's the stun thrown out, as well as the Scream of Pain. They're actually going to drop down the ulti, and I think that he still should go down. No, there is the heal thrown out by Dazzle, and a Tango popped. And Sissel's going to commit to this. They're going to back off after he says that the amplified damage. Nice amount of action in this game. I like it. It's a lot better than, a lot different, I'll say. Not better, different than Gamer 1. And we're actually going to see an engagement here on the, near the rune. As Sissel, he does wind up for a AoE stun. Not going to end up landing it though. Spectre's going to ult for this. There's a lot of Desolate damage being thrown down. Queen of Pain may actually go down for the first time. Screw of Pain thrown out. There's the Urn, as well as Weave and Amplify damage on him. Looks like it's going to be Vengeful Spirit for a Dazzle and an Earthshaker. We may see a little bit more though as Fierce is thrown up. There's the Telekinesis. And he is actually going to be reverse ulted thanks to Rubik stealing. However, he's going to go down in the end to the Viper. Sissel not going to go down. Shackle Shot's not going to latch. There's the Power Shot thrown out. He is going to use a Healing Salve. So he wants to keep fighting. I think that this is way overextending. And there's actually a dagger. And Fierce actually doesn't have any levels in his Q. Vengeful Spirit able to get the last hit with the Wave of Terror. Taking a look at warding, Radiant has a fair amount of extra vision compared to the Dire in terms of in the middle of the map. So that's definitely going to help them out in terms of making sure that they're safe, of course. If we take an ultra quick look at the advantage, we're looking at nearly 3k experience and 2200 gold in favor of the Radiant. Shackle Shot's not going to latch. And Lila's going to take a lot of damage there. Queen of Pain, she should not have blinked for that, should not have blinked for that, rune. I don't think that... Yeah, now she's going to try to bottle up once, pick up that illusion. There's a Observer Ward thrown down, and this could be quite dangerous. Actually, looks like it's going to be able to double up on them here. As Queen of Pain does get stunned out, Slider's going to be able to get an excellent AoE stun. There's the amplified damage. Trying to take out nothing but the feed. Nice stun trying to save his life, but not going to be enough. Queen of Pain blinks and tries to get away. I think that she should just TP at this point, but she's staying. Elder Titan is going to go down to the Viper. Viper's going to pick up a double kill actually from that. Theorycraft goes down to Annihilate, who's going to go on a monster streak.
Should be interesting.
And Spectre's going to pick up the last hit on the Viper. And Slider, nice try. That's going to be a double kill, going the way of Spectre. A lot of kills, not a whole lot of map control being taken though. This is kind of an odd game in that fact. Take another quick look at items. Queen of Pain looks like she's going for a really quick Orchid. Spectre looks like she's going for a very quick Heart. Elder Titan doesn't have anything new picked up yet, and Viper is going for a Drum, it appears. Windrunner building the mech very, very close. And Orchid's actually finished almost on Queen of Pain, and a Drum is already up on the Spectre. And 4 heroes on the Dire sitting middle, not accomplishing a whole lot. I definitely think that this is not an effective use of their time. Spectre picks up the Drum, and Queen of Pain nearly has the Orchid actually. So I'm just going to try and sprint away. There's the Shadow Strike thrown out at him. It's going to slow him down a little bit, but it's not going to be quite enough
Dire's top tower is under siege.
to commit. And Dazzle actually getting taken down rather low to that Queen of Pain there. Did not have the ulti up, so was not able to get the kill. Spirit Pain going to be thrown out. There's the amplified damage. Going to give this True Sight. There's also the Poison Touch thrown out for the stun. Dazzle's going to get the last hit. He's going to get 1,000 gold for ending that spree.
Dominating.
And Spectre's going to get a double kill. Out of nowhere. Ulti, free kills. I would take it. Sleep going to be dropped out on the Slugger as well as the Viper. First split is not going to hit a
Dire's
single
bottom
soul.
tower is being attacked.
Yeah, that was 1,000 gold. Dazzle is happy at this point. He doesn't even know what to do with it, I don't think.
Dire's bottom tower is under siege.
They're going to be able to spot at the Slugger. There's the swap thrown out. Nice, nice footwork there to make sure he tries to stay up. Ooh, Shackle Shot hits up. Does actually end up latching. Nothing but the feed may end up going down here. He has maybe one auto attack left in him. He's going to go down. The Cardinal is also going to go down. Viper and Windrunner picking up the kills there. Sleep is not going to be thrown out. Thanks to that Shackle Shot. The ultimate from Queen of Pain is going to clean up that Slardar. Slardar pauses. What the hell? Windrunner is looking low, but Supreme is going down a lot faster. There's the Shadow Strike thrown out as well as the Scream of Pain. Trying to go on this Annihilate. Supreme does end up going down. There is the Grave Chill. Theorycraft's going to be just fine, and the Queen of Pain goes down. Ultra kill. Ultra kill. That's 4. Ultra kill up on that Razor. I'm back, he says. I'm back. Yes, you are, sir. And he's going to pick up a Drum recipe. A lot less Midases. I'd assume in NEL, like, we would see, like, Troll Midases like crazy. I would pick up Troll Midases. But they're definitely taking this serious mode. The season comes to an end, for those of you guys that don't know, I believe next weekend? I think it's next weekend. hold on Rubik, he says. He does have level 2 of the Viper Strike stolen, so they should be trying to focus him out. And Rubik has a
Dire's
bracer
middle
coming to
tower
him.
is under siege. Dire's
I'm not quite
structures
sure why
have been
Slaughter is
fortified.
paying this out like a madman. Actually, all four of them really grouped up there. Ooh, Sissel didn't even end up getting out the stun. Shackle Shot not going to lash. He is actually going to be able to get the Viper ultimate off. Split is going to connect with the Windrunner, but it's not going to be enough. Windrunner does take out the Rubik in the end. Viper picks up the kill on the Elder Titan, and that was a nice setup by the Dire. Basically, they were set up in this area here, and Radiant was just here, so
Radiant's middle tower is being
what do you really
attacked.
expect? And now they're going to have to
Radiant has
fortify and
fortified
lose
its
a T1.
structures. Radiant's middle
There's
tower
Sprint going to be
is
thrown
under
out.
attack.
No amplified damage. Amplified
Will
damage
probably
dropped
be
on the Queen of
fine.
Pain. Ooh. This is awkward. Nice swap thrown out. All the trees can drop down. There's the Fisher though, as well as the Orb attack, the Viper. Dazzle's going to be able to kill off the Vengeance Spirit in the end. However, Dazzle goes quite low. Earthshaker's going to go down to the Spectre. And looks like they want to take out Sissel. And there's the ulti. Ooh, Theorycraft drops down real low. There's the Spectre Dagger. And an urn thrown out. I think you should be just fine. There's the Desolate attack though. Second Desolate attack, third Desolate attack. Supreme way overdiving here. He has no way to get out of this. Spirit Ping thrown out, getting a double kill. And he actually killed out the Slardar in that time as well. Supreme able to not TP. There's the Fisher. He's looking like he wants an Echo Slam really bad. But Supreme needs to get out of there. He's going to go down. And now it's going to pick up a triple kill though on that Queen of Pain. Nice Shackle Shot. Not going to be able to accomplish a whole lot though. There's the Fisher. Going to be able to take out the Elder Titan.
Radiant's top tower is
And
being
are they going to be able to kill
attacked.
nothing but the feed? Nice Fisher, and he's going to deny himself to Rashawn. Nicely played.
Radiant's
Orchid
top
now up on
tower
the
is
Queen of
under
Pain.
attack.
And as you guys can see, there's a lot of wardage here around the around Rashawn at this
Radiant's
point.
top tower is
Radiants are
under
both going to
siege.
expire, but it shows that, you know, at least they're interested in defending it. Four staff up on the Windrunner, and Slaughter picking up a Blink Dagger, so clearly Slaughter is looking like their carry and initiator. And looks like they want to take out this tower real bad. Queen of Pain trying to get what farm she can in the meantime.
Radiant's bottom tower
But this is going to
being
be
attacked.
tier 1 gone for nothing. I'm not quite sure if I agree with this at all. Earthshaker picking up
Radiant's
the last
bottom
hit.
tower has fallen.
Arcane Boots up on him. Let's take a quick look. Treads up on Dazzle, Slaughter, and Viper. And on the Radiant picked up on Queen of Pain. Arcane's up on the Earthshaker. And we're gonna
Dire's
get
top
quite
tower
lucky
is
by
being
picking
attacked.
up a
Invisibility.
Invis Rune right there. And they're going to just go for Rashawn. The Dire has perfect vision. Radiant has absolutely nothing thanks to this Sentry Ward put down right here. Able to de-ward, and that's going to be a free.
Roshan, who was just minding his
That's
own
free.
business, has been
Aegis.
violently murdered by the Dire.
Nice sleep, but I don't think it's going to be able to accomplish anything. And Slaughter's going to be caught out there. He does get silenced up, and Rubik's going to steal the sprint. Not exactly what he wanted. Cardinal's going to go down on that Vengeance Spirit. There's the ultimate as well as the Fisher, the Viper ultimate and the Fisher. Double kill up on that Windrunner. Nice AoE stun thrown out on Queen of Pain. There's the amplified damage. No stun from the auto attacks, unfortunately. He does only have one level into it. Spectre trying to get what farm she can. She doesn't quite look like she knows what she wants. The Blade of Attack picked up. I don't quite know. It
Radiant's
seems
middle
really
tower is
inefficient
being
item build,
attacked.
but who am I to judge? Anyway, tier 2 looking like it's going to go down here. They do actually pop the
Radiant's middle
Weave,
tower is under siege.
just to give a little bit of extra survivability. Sleep's going to hit nobody.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And what does Rubik steal? Rubik steals another Viper Strike. And Spectre still doesn't have a whole lot of items. I'm really surprised. Another Blink Dagger picked up by Earthshaker, and if we take a look at the advantage, Spectre picks up
Dire's
the
bottom
tower,
tower
but
has
it's a
fallen.
4K experience and 5,200 gold lead. Nice aggressive wards here. Look at this vision for the Dire. Look at that. That's like 80% of the map easily. Whereas on the Radiant, you're working with patches. With patches. So, you know, only having 40%
Dire's middle
of the map
tower is
vision
under siege.
definitely going to hurt you a lot. Anyway, ooh, that was a misclick. That was a nice, actually that was a nice Ancestral
Dire
Spirit
has fortified its
just before
structures.
the Blink Dagger came out there. Rubik gonna get the
Dire's
AoE
middle
stun
tower
actually, so
is
that's gonna be
being
good for him if
attacked.
he had a Blink Dagger.
Dire's middle
T1
tower
does
has
get
been
denied. No idea why I was dropping frames, but I'm not anymore. Sorry for the people that are watching on stream. I know it's only a couple people. Thank you, but sorry if I got choppy at all tonight. I didn't notice anything. Oh well. Anyway, must not have been that big of a deal. Rubik does get the AoE stun drop down on him. He does end up popping one of his own though. Fish are going to drop down, and this is going to be the end of the Rubik. They're going to pop the Aegis on the Slaughter. Not quite going to be enough though. They're going to try to go on Fierce. Annihilate on that Queen of Pain needs to be quite careful. She's going to go down. Viper's going to go down to the Vengeful Spirit, and Windrunner picking up the Capitalist on that Elder Titan. I think that was the first time. No, that's the 8th time. Never mind. 8th time he's gone down tonight. Oh my god. Late night, I tell you, on the East Coast. Ooh, that was a nice attempt there, and another nice attempt, but failed initiation for sure. That's going to be a lot of damage drop down on Sissel. And is Annihilate going to offensively blink again? She is. There's also the swap thrown out. Theorycraft is going to go down before he's able to drop off the Grave Trail. Nice pick off for sure. Ooh, we are going to see the AoE stun as well as the amplified damage. She's going to pop the Invis Road just in time. And there's actually going to be no vision up on the Radiant.
I am ever so good.
At all. There's the AoE stun. He just blinks out, trying to be as annoying as he can. There's the bottle as well. Queen of Pain's going to go down to the Windrunner in the end. I'm not quite sure what she was doing. Neither does Cardinal. Nothing but the feed's going to pick up Fisher, but not even going to get a chance to use it. And right now it looks like the Radiant's fighting a lost fight as Cardinal's going to go down yet again. He just accepts his fate. Doesn't even care. Godlike streak on that. Godlike streak on the Windrunner. 11, 2, and 12. We're going to see an ulti from the Spectre out of nowhere. I have no idea why that was just used. That was... I hope that was a misclick. Yeah, nobody really knows either. Diffusal Blade picked up. Excellent, excellent. I really like this better than a heart. It's a nice offensive item. If we take a look at other item pickups, the BKB is almost done on the Queen of Pain. A lot of bracers. Yeah, that sleep duration ain't no thin. The Capitalist just having fun. BKB up on the Viper. BKB almost up on Slardar. Medallion up on Dazzle. And Winner's going for a Hex. And Queen of Pain almost got ganked. Luckily she TP'd out of there. Take a look at the advantages. Nearly 7,000 experience and nearly 7,000 gold. Spectre's in a lot of trouble here. She needs to GTFO like it's 1994. Shackle Shot does not latch, however it's not even a problem at all with the... Why was there no stomp? Where was the stomp at? There's the weave, there's the power shot. And Spear's gonna ult this. Nope. Earthshaker's gonna steal the kill with a nice weave. Cardinal is there. Lilycraft needs to be careful. I think Sinner end up going down in the end. There's the Viper Strike. But there's the counter Viper Strike. Nothing with the feed does go down. Vengeful Spirit kills off the Dazzle just after, and Cardinal is not going to be able to TP out of there. Gonna go down. So that was a 3-for-1 trade. Definitely not. I cannot believe he just popped his BKB for that. All these illusions, and he just popped his BKB. Fierce. What you like, what you doing. We introduced net worth at this point. There's the real one. Running all the way back home. Look at this warding from the Dire. Look at this. They owned that jungle. Radiant, they're looking at like that little bit right there. Like the Radiant vision is so minuscule right now. I don't really know if what they're able to do with that. I'm gonna fix this and put that right there. How does that sound? That sounds good to me. And let me make sure that I have all vision turned on. And take a drink of my water. BKB finished up on the Slugger. And if we take a look at net worth, Windrunner, the offlaner, leading things off. Only 600 gold away from having a Hex finished off. BKB done on the Queen of Pain. And Viper is sitting in third, also with the BKB. Fourth place is sitting Spectre, with not a whole lot except for a Diffusal Blade. The Shoot Assaulted. He's going to kill off the Dazzle, and not do a whole lot else with it. BKB is popped by Sissel, and he should be able to get away from this without a problem. Taking down Annihilate on that Queen of Pain quite low, but not going to get the kill. That's actually Sissel going to be cut out there. Nice Echo Slam thrown out there for sure. But it's going to be a triple kill, double kill for the Rubik. 3 going down in total. And Fierce kind of doesn't know what to do. He just popped the BKB and he wants to get a kill, but nobody's exactly killable. He's doing a good job of juggling around here. Square Pain's thrown out, but we're going to be able to get the kill. There's going to be the Sleep as well as the Vengeful Spirit stun. Rubik was stunned for that entire duration though. There's the AoE stun thrown out from Rubik. Power shot and down. And Cardinal is trying to get out of there the best way that he can. Not going to happen though. Going to be able to get the kill. Sleep thrown out by the Elder Titan caps the list, but not getting anything done really. And Rashawn up in a couple seconds. Again, I think this is weird that I can see this. Like, I don't know how Valve is okay with that. But they're checking just to see if he's up. Not up quite yet. Again, I don't even know if that was changed, but I think it's still random between 8 and 11 minutes. Let's take a look at items. Yasha up on the Viper. There's 2 drums on the Radiant. Don't really agree with that. An Urn pickup on Vengeful Spirit. Sissel, fail. I don't really know why he just stunned afterwards. Must be raging. And somebody knows that Rashawn is up. And why is my phone going off during a match of Dota? No idea. Doesn't even matter. Dire Observer Ward is going to spot out that the Radiant just tore past. And both teams looking like they may want to take Rashawn. Dire is wrapped up over there for sure, and I'm not quite sure why Arshika just said thanks, but he did. Vengeful Spirit up now with a medallion. And this medallion on both sides, because Dazzle has one as well. And are they going to let this tier 2 go down for no problem? Actually, it's going to be a trade. Tier 2 bot for tier 2 mid. I guess that's fair. You know,
Radiant's bottom tower
They
is
haven't
being
actually taken down
attacked.
this tier 2 yet.
It's probably nothing to worry. Dire's middle tower, Radiant's bottom tower has
They
been
did decide to
destroyed.
save the glyph, actually. There's the Spectre ultimate. There's going to be a BKB pop from Sissel. The AoE stun as well as the amplified damage, however, needs to back off. Earthshaker, nice combo there. He's going to be able to get a double kill on the Elder Titan as well as the Rubik. Vengeful Spirit goes down to Creeps. Annihilate going on a killing spree. And now Queen of Pain just kind of needs to hide. There's the Orchid actually popped out. Nice amount of damage being thrown, and the Orchid's not going to actually do a whole lot because of that nice mech pop. There's the mini stun, and they're just going to try to TP out. I don't think they should realize. The Dazzle stun does stop the TP. Another Poison Touch. Did they lower the cooldown? They must have. 7 seconds is ridiculous. BKB can do pop. Not going to be enough to save her. She is going to go down in the end. Killing spree for the Windrunner, and they're going to go take Roche from that. And Rubik finally picking up the boots he's always wanted. Power Treads. And Roshan looks like it's going to be a slow process until the medallion kicks in. There we go. And the amplify damage. And this should go down in no time. Hex stun on the Windrunner. Jesus Christ. 33 minutes off lane. How is she tied? Like Annihilate? Anyway. Slardar is going to pick up the Aegis, and he also just used his Invis Rune, so they're definitely going to initiate right now. Ooh, a nice pick off on that Rubik would be great. There's the amplified damage, the bashes, as well as the shackle shot and power shot. Nice. Earthshaker just says, hey, he's powerful. And even like warding like this is great from the Dire. Like just look at their vision. It almost doesn't even change. Radiant, right here. Dire, whole map. They have the entire thing. They have no worries. So the Dire is doing a massively good job at this point in the game, and they're sitting at around 14,000 gold because of, or 14,000 experience, and nearly 10k gold because of it. And they're buying a lot of wards too, so it's not like anything like that could be in there. Cardinal is going to be bashed to shit, and there's actually going to be a Hex onto the Capitalist. I'm not quite sure what the Vengeful Spirit was thinking, besides good luck. Slaughter getting the last hit there. And this is just a bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger advantage in the steamroll here. There's items. I don't know if I'm missing any. Spectre going for a Butterfly next, it looks like. Viper going for a Daedalus. Not a whole lot else picked up, at least at this point. Nothing but the feed is actually going to have the amplified damage. There's actually the stun thrown out. He's going to go down to the Viper in the end. And Unicron's going to pop the Grave Chill on himself, actually. Supreme is going to be able to take out the Aegis. But he needs to be careful. They did also kill the Dazzle. Annihilate popping the BKB way early. I have no idea what was going on there. Sissel may actually end up going down. The LT does connect, and he is going to go down to the Orchid. He's going to buy back right away without a question. And Zoe is not going to be able to TP out.
Dominating.
And in the meantime, though, Vengeful Spirit is going to go down. And Fierce just says, I am outie 5 dowdy. It was a pretty nice defense by the Radiant, to be fair. They lost a lot, but they forced out a buyback. And if you take a look at the shift, hasn't quite happened yet, but I imagine it's going to be fairly substantial. Aghanim Scepter on Earthshaker. I guess that's... There's no... Oh, I guess Spectre Illusions gonna help out with making that worth it. But he went straight for an Ag's Rush. That's kind of interesting. See how that fares out. But again, the Dire Vision is quite good. And because of that, they're able to get pickoffs like this. There's the AoE stun. He is going to pop his BKB, which means he's going to be able to get this pickoff successfully without question. His BKB actually is down to about 6 seconds, so he needs to be careful with using it like this. And just a whole lot of firemen happening now. Viper is actually taking the lead in terms of CS. There's a Demon Edge, so he is going to be picking up that Daedalus very soon. Supreme, not quite having either a butterfly or a heart, so I think he should focus on one before he tries to half build them. Ooh, Cardinal, what are you doing? What are you doing? We may actually be able to take out Sissel. There's the Earth Split. And they are going to be able to take him out. Spectre can make the last hit. Theorycraft going to go down as well on the Dazzle. That's going to be a double kill up on that Spectre. And Dendy's watching? That's kind of cool. I didn't know that he was into NEL. If that is in fact him. And Earthshaker just picked up Smoking as he now has 3 coming to him via the courier. Annihilate sitting there. Is she gonna go? Queen of Pain looks like she's picking up a Shiva's Guard for sure. And this is all 5 up. And Slider doesn't have buyback. Does Dazzle? No, wait, Dazzle doesn't have buyback either. This is gonna be a tier 3 John.
Dire's top tower is
And
under attack.
Rashawn's not up for a very long time, but you know, getting a tier 3 and potentially a melee Rax is going to be massive. I think that they can do it. They should be pressuring this. Actually, it looks like maybe an MKB is going to be the choice of Viper, just leaving it at a Chrysalis. They're going to force out the Glyph, and they're just going to back off from there, unfortunately. Maybe looking to go top, but I think that they could have probably taken this tier 3 by now. If they really pressured it enough. It would have been kind of an all-in move, but I think it would have been worth it. Oops.
Dire's top tower is under attack. So that's something that's happening.
Dire moving very aggressively out of their jungle. But I don't think they're going to be able to really pick anybody off. They may catch out this Queen of Pain, actually. And they do not. There's the swap actually thrown out on the Windrunner, as well as the stun with the Orchid as well. And they're not going to quite get the kill off. There's actually a full butterfly picked up on the Spectre. And a whole lot of nothing happening right now. There's Annihilate. Gonna throw the Screen of Pain as well as the ultimate. Rubik's gonna get the last hit with a Fateful. There's the Shadow Strike as well as that Orchid thrown out. And Theorycraft is not gonna quite go down yet. Is gonna go down to Annihilate. That was a 4-man plus buyback for 2. Not good. Not good. There we go. That's probably okay. And Radiant's Courier, ooh, it's gonna go down, and Queen of Pain is gonna end up getting hexed up, as well as there is the
Murder spree.
no words. No words.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
I am ever so good.
Dire's middle tower has been destroyed. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
And this is going to be a hell of a lot of BKBs popped right now, but it looks like the Queen of Pain is just going to take out the melee Rax. Doesn't even care. Nice ultimate from the Earthshaker. Is going to actually be able to pick off now both the Queen of Pain as well as the Vengeful Spirit. Blink Dagger picked up on Rubik, and there's the MKB I was talking about up on the Viper. So it looks like he may just be leaving it at a Chrysalis. He does also have a Yasha, so these are a lot of unfinished items, I guess on both sides. Spectre maybe going for a heart next. But Rashawn's up, and Dire wants to take it ASAP. So again, nice warding put up by Live here. That must be buying these things off cooldown. But they're going to pop the Lincoln Sphere, and they're sticking to hero levels. You know what? Let's not even do that. While Rashawn's going down, 5,000 experience and 6,200 gold is what Dire's looking at. And was Rashawn down? That's even bigger. So again, they are in the lead, but at 42 minutes, it's nothing really major.
Regenerate.
Stop rushing. Cardinal wants the rushing to cease. And Fierce says Dire side too strong. Other Titan picking up a BKB, so that's the Capitalist having a little bit more survivability in these fights, but he still doesn't have a whole lot. And once the Windrunner gets here, they're probably going to look at engaging. Nice swap by the Vengeful Spirit. I think it's going to go down in the end though anyway. There's the Weave thrown out as well as BKB charge used by Sissel. Supreme pops the BKB charge. His ulti's already down. Aegis already going to drop. And Sissel really going down here. Cardinal is not going to get latched by that. And the Viper Strike on the Queen of Pain going to force her back. Rubik's going to go down to the Viper just with the Orb attack. And Sissel Cardinal being hexed up as well as stunned up through the AoE. He's going to go down, just going to be a buyback up on the Vengeful Spirit.
Radiant structures have been fortified.
And I'm not quite sure if they're going to be able to defend this out. There's the Wave of Terror as well as the Spectral Dagger. We've thrown out though, and that should deter them from fighting, or especially working up on that Spectre.
Middle tower has been destroyed.
Vengeful Spirit gonna go down to the Viper without a problem.
Radiant's middle barracks is under attack.
And now we're gonna see Rax drop in the mid lane.
Radiant's
And
middle barracks
they
has
may
been
actually even be able to,
destroyed.
yeah, they're gonna go top lane right away.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's top tower has been destroyed. Radiant's top barracks is under attack. Dire's bottom tower. Radiant's top barracks has been destroyed.
Ugh, I meant to mute my mic, did not reach it in time. There's gonna be the Earth Split. Sleep was up. It's gonna land on 2. There's the Telekinesis, double BKB from Fierce dropped as well as the Grave Chill. And Earthshaker is gonna get out of there just fine. Sleep's gonna drop down in Theory Craft. But the Weave's gonna hit up on all of them, so I think that they may need to back off.
Dire's bottom tower
They want
is
Sissel
under
real
siege.
bad. He's gonna pick up a haste rune, and that means GG really, in terms of getting them.
Dire's top tower is
Unless
under
he's gonna ult
siege.
this. Well, they're going for I don't really care. Just going to get them here. Sissel is not gonna go down. It did just force out the ultimate from the
Dire's
Spectre.
top tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower has fallen.
And there's actually a diffusal charge thrown out. There's a nice force stop usage by the Windrunner. Great play right there. And so is not going to go down. Actually, there's the Scream of Pain. She shouldn't be ulting this. There we go.
Is empty.
But she did pop the BKB, which I think was definitely a mistake. Now down to 4 charges, or 4 seconds. The tier 2 top did actually go down to Queen of Pain as well. And Supreme, I don't know what she's thinking. This is going to take down the Spectre. No, there is a nice sleep. Spectre is going to get the kill on the Earthshaker at the end of the day. Saving Private Sissel, apparently. That's what's going on here. But Annihilate is just going to end up going down. Manta Style picked up on the Viper. And Rubik's going to go down to the Slither. Man, this is a fun game. And, ooh, Elder Titan is going to be safe. I think they should be trying to take out Fierce. Elder Titan's going to go down to Viper in the end of the day. Cardinal is going to die to Viper as well. Double kill up on him. Up by 14. He says, fuck you, purple. And whoops, I didn't even use Manta. What's a massive crit? Whoa, look at that. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. This is going to be range racks gone down if Spectre does not come over here to help out. Slaughter actually has an AC up as well. Let's take a look at other items, because I probably missed 10.
Radiant's top barracks is being attacked.
Ranged barracks is going to take a lot of damage here. Dazzle picks up a Mystic Staff. It's going to be nice amount of mana for him picking up, but in terms of that and the AC, Ghost Scepter on the Earthshaker. Going to help out with survivability. Fair point. Queen of Pain actually already has that, already has the Shiva's Guard that I was talking about. This would be a nice pickup for him. This is probably going to be the last game of the night. Would AC be legit though? And this is a 5-man push. There's no Aegis up. And there's the stun thrown out. There's the BKB as well as the amplified damage. He's doing a lot of damage on to that Elder Titan. However, with that Earth Split, that's going to deal 35% of maximum health in all of them. Not going to be enough. Elder Titan and Queen of Pain do both go down at the end of the day. Windrunner and Viper go down. Double kill up on the Spectre. And Spectre is... oh my god, is she gonna... no, she's not. The Recraft does survive, but that's gonna be a triple kill for Dazzle and the Queen of Pain. Buyback from Spectre. And they're gonna have to GG push it. I think if they do not GG push it, this is gonna be it. If you take a look at buybacks, Viper and Windrunner both have it. My buyback is so long. 28 seconds up on the Radiant. Cardinals buyback. This is a heavy, heavy, heavy push, and I agree. It's kind of all or nothing at this point. Experience is about 13,000 gold. About 1350 or 13,500. They're going to lose a ranged barracks. Why are they not taking this? They're just going to actually let the creep wave as well as Rubik. And they're trying to take out this tier 3.
Dire structures
They're going to pop the glyph
fortified.
and hope that Fierce can maybe hold them off. They're actually not going to get this, and they're not even going to get the ranged barracks. This is... that was awful. I'm not quite sure what they thought that they were going to accomplish there, but it wasn't a whole lot. Nice aggressive ward left, but... they didn't gain absolutely anything from that fight, from that push. That was, besides some damage on the tier 3 and a little bit on the range tracks, definitely not what they were looking for. Made a whole 1.5 minutes for sure. Sean back up in 2.5 minutes. So we may see things slow down until Rashawn happens, or if Spectre stays AFK, we may not. Not quite sure. Maybe he's waiting to pick up that double damage. Do it. Do it. Do it. Thank you. And Queen of Pain realizes that things are going on. If you look at their vision, they are totally, they just saw all 3 of those guys move that way, as well as the Viper head over there, so she's just going to TP herself back to base. That was a wise decision. Rubik now has the mechanism up. It's really late, 51 minutes. I don't really know if I agree with him going for that, but I guess it's going to help out with some more survivability. And Rashawn back up in 30 seconds, I believe. There's actually going to be stun out on the Cardinal. He's going to pop his 4-second BKB. There's the amplified damage. Ghost Scepter pop though. Fisher. There's also the Enchant Totem. 800 damage crit. He's happy with his life. There's the Ear Split as well as the Silence thrown out. So this is going to take a lot of damage as well as live. Supreme's going to be Spectre ulted. Spectre does ult anyway though, and Nylion's going to end up going dominating. Spectre has a long time for this cooldown. And that's actually going to be Spectre, Elder Titan, and Vengeful Spirit going down for only an Earthshaker. Elder Titan buys back, but I don't think he's going to be able to get a whole lot done here. He does get the sleep off on the Dazzle, but he doesn't have his ult up. It's a little bit questionable, that's for sure. And they're just going to rotate bottom, just Mega Creeps them. And once they get Mega Creeps, same thing happening again or one, you're probably just going to see a GG.
Radiant structures.
They are going to probably fortify for this. That's fairly interesting. There's a sleep thrown out. Greenipay does have all of her skill set available. There's a reverse Shiva's thrown out. The Orchid does wear off, and we're going to see the Elder Titan get ulted, as well as there's the massive DPS from the MKB. And the Viper able to kill him off. They're not even able to get a kill, return kill.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
And there's nothing but the feed going down to the Viper as well. That's now going to be a double kill. And they're going to lose another Rax. I think it's going to be GG. We may see some fountain farming. Fierce is actually not gonna. Oh my god. That crit. That was awkward. And I'm just gonna throw myself out one more time.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege. Radiant's middle tower.
And it's gonna be GG. Thanks guys for watching. This is gonna be. I'm gonna wait till it's over. This is going to be the end of me tonight. I am done. It is like 1 AM my time. I am absolutely, I am pooped, as it was. And I work at 9 o'clock, so I'm going to end the stream now. For those of you guys that did tune in, thank you. For those of you listening in Dota TV, thank you again. It means a lot. If you guys want to know when I'm streaming, I'm going to stream again tomorrow night. And the next night, I think, in NEL. The next 2 nights in a row, maybe. Hit that follow button on Twitch, or check out my YouTube to check out the VODs. And hope you guys have a good rest of your evening, day, morning, noon, whatever time it is you're watching this. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll catch you guys later.